All right, how y'all doing? This is Mun.
This is Ray.
How y'all feeling? Thanks again for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
Once again, we want to thank all those subscribers that we already have. And yes, for those that haven't, what you waiting on?
What is the problem?
Come on,
Come on, let's go.
But check this out. Today, we're going to speak on some things called accountability. A lot of people have a problem with this word, accountability.
Yeah.
It seems that in this generation right now, accountability is a shared responsibility.
And it shouldn't be.
Should not be at all. When you do something, that's you doing it.
Yeah.
That's not everybody else's situation. It is your fault. It is you.
It shouldn't be an issue where if you do something, someone else needs to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
Unless that's an agreement.
Yeah. Let's even take one real quick situation.
Wait a minute. Before we do, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you again to our already subscribers. We love you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
We could have did that at the end.
We still do it at the end.
You know. Anyway.
See, I'm accountable.
My example for accountability. Why is it that if a person is at a bar and that person is drinking, why is it the responsibility of the establishment and the bartender to make sure that person is not overly intoxicated or overly served? Because that person grabs the keys and goes out there and mows down about 4 or 5 people. It's that person who's inside of the bar who knows they want to get drunk and they should know their own limits. But somehow, it's the responsibility of the bartender and the establishment.
Now, I get what you're saying in that regard.
Yeah.
But if you're looking from a business standpoint, I don't know how, and someone out there who does know, please let me know. That's some sort of liability for the business and their insurance company.
You know why it came that way? Because of MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Now, let me understand this correctly. You're trying to tell me that the establishment has some kind of liability? Let me say something to you on this one. This is the problem that we have, that I feel, with this country. No one wants to be accountable for themselves. I even heard of a situation where a young man purchased a Porsche. I think it's the Porsche 959, if I'm not mistaken. And then chose to drag race in the 959 Porsche. Died. The parents of the young man who purchased the Porsche 959 tried to sue Porsche for making a vehicle that goes that fast.
Well, the vehicle's only allowed to go that fast. It's all in the driver.
No. Once again, why did you purchase the vehicle? Why did you drag race? And all of a sudden, the inevitable. You had a fatal accident. Am I sitting here shining heartless? No, I am not. What I'm saying is accountability needs to be, it needs to be brought back. It is your problem. Your decision.
Yeah.
You did it. Seriously. Yeah. And I know people looking at this probably saying, well, what if that was your child? What if that was my child? My child ain't buying no damn Porsche 959.
And if so,
it's his responsibility to make sure that he, guess what, don't drag race.
There it is. You don't have to flex. You already got the car.
The car's already beautiful. You don't got to do nothing else with it.
Yeah, the flex is having the car. Anyway.
So, the reason why I speak about accountability, and yes, I am very, very emotional about this concept or this subject, because where I work, accountability is always put to someone else's responsibility. It's not on that person. And we're going to go to this first story. 22-year-old duct taped on an airplane.
Hilarious. Number one. Hilarious. Love to see it. Love to see it.
This young man became drunk on the airline. Comes out of the bathroom, with his shirt wide open, talking about his mother and his father and his grandparents are worth millions. Then he proceeds to grope and fondle the flight attendant females on the flight. Then, all of a sudden, he becomes somewhat, how should I say, belligerent, uncooperative, and somewhere damn near violent. Where the flight crew got together, and all you got at 31,000 feet is duct tape.
And I'm glad they had that.
And they took it out and they mummified his ass. They tied him, they duct taped him to his seat and duct taped his mouth. Now, all of a sudden, the story goes viral.
Mm-hmm.
The young man is now saying he didn't do none of those things, even though there's a video showing him doing it.
It was the light man. It wasn't him.
But then, all of a sudden, he's saying he's embarrassed.
Oh.
He says that since this video has been viral, I've been ridiculed, I've been talked about, and I don't understand why they had to go to such measures to actually detain me in that way.
1, you were probably ridiculed long before this flight.
Yeah.
2, if your parents and your grandparents are worth millions, yet here you are in coach, flying,
Yeah.
Anyway, accountability. You did it. It's on video. You did it. Even if it's not on video. I'm pretty sure that you've acted this way before.
Yeah, this ain't the first time.
And I guess that you saying that your folks are worth millions is supposed to be the saving grace, and it is not.
Nope.
Not here on this flight because they're not here with you, sweetie.
They don't care nothing about you. And the
Love
problem
to
is
see
this, that you need to be held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
You got drunk.
Mm-hmm.
You acting an ass.
Yep.
And you got dealt with.
Yep.
Just that simple. So to the airline, I give you nothing but props. Thank you so much for maintaining the situation and the way you did.
And especially the flight attendants and flight takers who helped to subdue this guy.
Yeah.
And he's still mummified and still screaming with his mouth taped. Love to see it.
I would love to
see it.
So pretty much, let's go on to the next story.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre's daughter.
Bam, bam, bam.
This is going to be 30 seconds. Just because your father is Dr. Dre and you are what? 59,000 years old? I'm sorry, she's like 38 or 48, something like that.
Old enough to know.
She's old enough to know. She has 4 children. And it's been said that now she's living outside of her vehicle and her father will not help her in any kind of financial way. But it also states that he hasn't helped her in 18 months. So that tells me that from birth up until now, 18 months ago, you were getting some kind of financial help.
And for whatever reason, now you are not. And now you deem it necessary
to put it out there.
Knowing that your father just went through this divorce.
A painful divorce.
This divorce stuff and him having to give money.
Divorce.
I got an idea about that too.
A very expensive divorce.
But the thing is, at what point are you supposed to take accountability
for yourself? And your 4 kids.
Now, we don't know the entire story. We only know what's out there. And even what's out there may not be the entire story.
What I do know this, you got 4 kids. And they have 4 fathers. Or same father, 2 fathers. I don't know.
They were fathered.
Yes. Why are you talking about the fathers of those 4 children that you have? Why is Dr. Dre supposed to be responsible for this situation?
Because he's your father?
When do you cut the apron string? The umbilical cord gets cut at birth.
I'm telling you.
Sorry.
Like we said in the previous video, what was wrong with the way we were brought up?
Yeah. Because let me tell you something. Now, my mother and my father has helped me along the way, without question. Dr. Dre has helped her along the way as well. Because in the story it states 18 months ago, stopped.
Now, there was a reason.
She's 38.
There has to have been a reason as to why it stopped then.
Because from my understanding, she's been putting personal business out virally. Now, I don't understand. Because I say, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing nothing for you. You handle your own business. Then all of a sudden you try to make it seem like the grandfather didn't want to know his grandchildren. Let me tell you something. Parents have done their part.
Indeed. We are not responsible
for your kids.
For your children.
And yeah, it ain't the children's fault. No, we're not talking about the kids. We're not talking about the children.
The grandparents are what, babe?
Yeah, we are the ones that we spoil your children, and then guess what we do? We give them back.
Fill them up with sugar and send them back.
Grandparents, you're supposed to visit grandma's house like a vacation. It's not supposed to be something on an everyday situation. No. Grandma ain't supposed to be babysitting. Grandma ain't supposed to be doing this, that, and the third. Our responsibility as grandparents is to do all the things that you tell your children no. We are the ones that sit around here and do everything else.
Right.
That's right. We spoil the hell out of our grandkids. We're supposed to.
And we should.
We should. You know why? Because we spoiled the hell out of you. Mm-hmm. That's why you're mad now. Because you ain't getting spoiled no more.
Yeah, once you have a kid, it's not about you anymore.
Yeah, it's about the child.
Trust.
Now, in this situation, I don't blame Dr. Dre. I know he has blessed her. I know he's blessed all his kids.
Yeah, you can't tell me he hasn't.
Even the ones he didn't even have father. And we are talking about the previous marriage because the young lady had children before she got with Dr. Dre. I just want to understand this. I want to put that out there. You know Dr. Dre will take care of them kids. You know he doesn't. You know he will. You know. Okay, let me stop. You know Dr. Dre is who Dr. Dre is.
There's no way that he was going to get with this woman who had children from a previous relationship
and not
do something for those children.
It doesn't make any sense.
More than certain.
Come on. Accountability, please.
We can throw Mary J. Blige in there for real.
For real. Don't go on Mary because I'm married.
No.
Because
I mean,
you know what? I see your point.
Because now
Mary J. Blige is paying child support for children that she didn't even birth.
And spousal support because of his way of living.
Because he made a good argument. He said, "Hey," just like a woman said, just like Dr. Dre's wife say, "Hey." He put me in this situation. He's given me this kind of lifestyle for the past X amount of years. So for me to even go down, I got to maintain this.
My thing is, you lived a lesser lifestyle longer than you lived this high lifestyle.
Yeah,
so you know how it's like muscle memory. You know how to go back to being broke.
Yeah,
you were there when you met me.
But hold up, but this is the funny part about all this. Dr. Dre was Dr. Dre already when they got together. So my question is, because a lot of people say, well, she should deserve that. Well, let me ask this. Okay, if you're an 800 millionaire, you ain't washing dishes.
I can guarantee you're not washing dishes.
You're not cooking food. You're not cleaning the house. You know what you're doing? You're pretty much catering and sexing your husband. That's it. That is all. Your catering parties. You know what you do? You look at the invitations and you overlook them. You make sure there's no punctuations missing, the time is correct, the money, and the address.
Baby, you like this? Yeah.
Man, Dr. Dre is the one making the money because only you know who his wife is. And if she has a career, on top of that, she ain't got to work. So what are you really doing other than just sexing your husband and being a caterer? You don't cook? Maybe once, twice a month? That's it. And it's amazing. People say, well, she deserved it. Look, I'm not saying, listen to this. I'm not saying a woman does not deserve half if you've helped me build my empire.
Right.
Of course. If I'm $8 when you met me, and then when we about to be divorced, I'm $800 million, guess what, baby? You deserve $400 million.
Acrimony.
Just that simple.
Yeah, but if you came into my riches
and I'm $800 million already,
come on. At best, you might receive the difference in what I was to what I am when we divorced. If you help me get there again.
What have you done? Like Janet Jackson says, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah, but
I make good love. What have you done for me lately? I'll cook the food. What have you done for me lately?
All right, babe, we more than 30 seconds on.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. I have to bring that out. Now, our next topic on accountability.
We're going to try to keep this under 10 minutes.
Yes, my beautiful, beautiful women.
Right.
Don't want to be held accountable. Why? My black women, not all of y'all, just some of y'all, don't want to be held accountable. Why? Someone tell me why.
Pourquoi?
Now, I have a black woman. And I'm going to tell you something. I love this woman.
She loves you back.
And the thing about this woman, I must admit that she will tell me when she is wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? when she is wrong. Now, we're not talking about bashing black women. That is not my reason, because I have a mother, and I have a sister, and I have nieces, and I have female cousins and aunts. So I'm not bashing my black women, because I love you all too so much. I have a poem entitled Black Woman. But listen to me still. Some of y'all, because I watched my man Kevin Samuels.
That's my homie.
Hey, and I'm going to tell you something. I love the comments. I love them. Because every time y'all speak, it's always him being harsh. This man is just telling you the truth. This man is telling you, and you know, you can't knock the truth. You don't want to deal with the truth.
But we are going to do our synopsis of Kevin Samuels in a separate video.
Really?
That's going to take an entire 30 minutes.
That's going to take a session.
Yeah. So
all I'm saying is, listen, we all make bad choices.
Yeah. Own up to them.
Just own up to it. And I get it. It's embarrassing on some of the things, like the young man on the airplane. I get it. But you are a drunk. That's it. And you might need to seek some help. Yeah. Because honestly, I know you've done this before. And I'm more than certain that you thought that you were going to get away with it. Yes. And what gets me the most is that you can't do those type of things. Yeah. There's certain things, and you know, right now with the way the climate is, dude, we're 31,000 feet in the air, and you're gonna trip on an airplane? I doubt it. Dude, we got the pandemic, terrorist attacks. You're lucky your ass was there alive. Exactly. Because seriously, 9/11, need I say more? Dr. Dre's daughter, come on, man. You better go with them fathers. Yeah. And say, hey, look, what's up with this? I mean, seriously, it ain't your father no more. He can find out nothing to do with it. Yeah. And I can understand his resentment even trying to help you, because you put personal business on video. Yeah, and if it's that bad, take him to court. Let's see what that does. Yeah. But stop telling us about it on social media. We shouldn't know what's going on. I don't even know what's in your household. I want to know how to spend $800 million though. I want to learn how to make $800 million. But anyway, I want to spend it anyway. Well, look, y'all, we're going to keep it going. I mean, just pretty much right now. I am Mun. I am Ray. And this is the Mun Ray channel. Yes. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. $100 giveaway when we reach 1,000 subscribers. So tell a friend. You tell a friend. And let's get it in. Cousins, uncles, aunts. Right. Just have them subscribe. What the problem is. What the stepchildren. Kids that you ain't even got. Kids that you taking care of that ain't yours. Okay. That's right. Oh, another video. She put one in there. Boy. Another video. Yeah, I thought what they know, boy. What they know, boy. What they know, boy. What they know. Once again, y'all keep banging, do your thing. Yes. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I enjoyed myself and my wife. Enjoyed you too. All right. Back at you. Bye. Peace.